Namaskar Friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion that I have already talked about, that Rahu very soon is going to be transiting in the Aquarius sign, over where I have had this Zoom session with the Vanita ji, which we have already uploaded. I have been uploading videos on the yearly horoscope where I have been talking about the transit of Rahu as well, while talking about how planets are going to be influencing us next year. But in this video we will have our discussion that, let's say for example, if you have planets placed in the Aquarius and this in this next transit Rahu is going to be coming over them, then how it is going to be influencing the results. Guys, like the way we know this thing, that as sun brightens, Jupiter expands. Rahu has this capacity to somehow expand things in a very sudden, exaggerated way. Second thing is that we all know that when we talk about the Aquarius sign, it is a very dignified placement for the Rahu in a way, because within the Aquarius there is a nakshatra which is Sadbisha, which is being owned by the Rahu in itself. So guys, in short, if you have to understand that basis what planet is placed over here in the Aquarius, once Rahu is going to be going over it, it will somehow definitely revolutionize all the traits of that planet. It will somehow make you very innovative. It will definitely make you very outgoing and extrovert, and little bit you will not hesitate even to experiment and test and try things pertaining to the matters of that planet. Now let's take up all the planets one by one. Now let's say for example, if you have like sun in the Aquarius, now definitely sun being in the Aquarius makes you a very people person. Now once Rahu is going to be transiting over the Aquarius sign, it will be going over your this sun. So one thing is for sure, that the way you look at the things, like this could be a case that for the attainment of fame, for the attainment of recognition, technology might play a very significant role in your case. Now again guys, because we know that whenever Rahu transit over the sun, this is also time when people have to face through a lot of the public's backlash as well. So if you're already in a public seat, you have to make use of technology in a very graceful way. Now let's say for example, if you have your moon in the Aquarius, definitely that makes you a truly philanthropic person. You are very naive, you are very humanitarian. Now when Rahu, whenever it goes over from the natal moon, it is generally seen as a time that where native tend to remain very much sensitive. Anxiety, restlessness, confusion tend to remain very high. But just because guys, if your natal moon is in the Aquarius, and let's say for example if it is in the Sadbisha nakshatra, that means Rahu is going to be coming in its own house. So it is going to be the time when new ideas will be seeded in your subconsciousness. This could be a time when, just because you will start working on some new ventures, collaborate with new people, which could open up a new chapter in your life. Now let's say for example, if you have planet Mars in the Aquarius. Now definitely guys, the beauty of the Aquarius is that majority of the planets somehow function in a graceful way. No planet gets exalted, no planet gets debilitated. All the planets are treated equally in the Aquarius. So if you have Mars over here and Rahu is going to be going over it, so definitely guys, it is going to somehow very revolutionize, or that sort of qualities of the machoism, like you know, you want to be known for your youth, for your capacity to take risks. Other people can depend on you, and it has been generally seen that if you're already working in the domain of technology or engineering or something, so Rahu's transit over the Mars, somehow, you know, it, like we say this thing, that adrenaline rush, that kind of qualities somehow increases. That sort of qualities of brotherhood and machoism somehow increases. People somehow starts liking that kind of rebelliousness which you might have in your attitude. Now guys, let's say for example, because our cameraman is getting tired, so I will wrap up very soon. I'm so sorry, and thanks a lot. So if you have like Mercury in the Aquarius, so definitely guys, it is one of the very good placement. Mercury in the Aquarius is very social, it's very active, commercially very savvy, like we call it multi-talented, very versatile in the personality. Rahu's transit over this Mercury will definitely be a time of making new connection, acquiring some new skill, and having that expanded kind of vision for your own personal or professional goals. Now if you have Jupiter in the Aquarius, so definitely guys, Jupiter in the Aquarius has got more to do with being a part of the collective, like you know, anything over where which is kind of trending. When we talk about any of the new age knowledge, wisdom, anything in the fields of technology, whatever is very upcoming, whatever is like trending and all, so Jupiter in the Aquarius tend to remain a good domain. Like, you know, these people tend to remain very quick to get their hands onto whatever is trending or whatever is latest in the demand. And if your Rahu is going to be going over this Jupiter, so definitely guys, we know this thing that for something to do with teaching, training, or coming in contact with very new age kind of guru, teachers, expert and all, will definitely benefit you the most. If you have your Venus in the Aquarius, definitely guys, we know this thing that Venus in the Aquarius, somehow the way it has been written in the books, that it gives you lot many a girlfriend, boyfriend. It actually makes you very good in terms of having a good followership as well. Like, you will have that kind of charm which will automatically give you lot many followers or admirers. Now if Rahu's going over this Venus, definitely guys, this is going to be the time when not many like actors, designers who launch their label, who get recognized, they experiment in their craft, their look, their wardrobe. So in majority of the ways, Rahu's transit over Mercury over Venus which represents your relationship, Venus which represents the kind of charm and allure you have in your personality, it definitely benefits those people. Now guys, if you have your Saturn in the Aquarius, now we know this thing that your Saturn is going to be placed in its own sign and Rahu is going over it. So definitely guys, it has been generally seen that in any of your professional domain, because Saturn has just passed from the Aquarius, you would have just completed your Saturn return. So that means you're already mature and astrologically you are seen and treated as an adult now. So whatever hard work Saturn would have done being in the Aquarius in the past 2.5 years, Rahu will help you grow, or I would say prosper in all those domains. So whatever like skills you have acquired in the past 2.5 years, whatever courses and whatever businesses you have invested in, Rahu's entry in the Aquarius will ensure that you will grow in all of those sectors. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs, just because I do not have a tripod. I have like a very sweet human tripod as a friend who is assisting me. So very a lot of thanks to her, and along with that, thanks for you guys to watching this video. And for further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account.